Hey everybody, it's Silent Mystification, and I'm going to be LPing the most epic game of all times, or at least was the epic game of all times. It is the first video game that I ever played, and oh my god, did I love it. This is going to, you have to wait to see that. Honestly, if you cannot tell what game this is, I mean, you have a 1 in 2 chance. If you cannot tell which series this game is, you need to play video games, because if you don't know what this is, then you don't play video games. I mean, it's only the most known video game probably out there, with a pretty cool intro. It's decent, it's not great, but what do you expect? It's Game Boy Color. So, yes, it's Charizard, one of my favorite Pokemon. And yes, I am LPing Pokemon Gold version, the first video game that I ever got, and one of my favorite games, and it still is. I've beaten this game probably 50 times, not like fully. The first time I played it, I probably went through the Elite Four and beat the game probably like 50, 60 times, and then throughout the period after that, I've probably beaten another 20 or 30 times, and oh my god, is it fun. The most recent time was over the last summer, and I had it on my DS, and I just played it and played it and played it. I love this game so much. So without further ado, let us start. So for those people who know my other account, which is probably going to be like 10 people who actually know my account exists, and then like 1 person who actually knows me with that account, might be wondering why I'm making a new YouTube account, and that's because my parents figured out, well, no, they knew that I had a YouTube account, they just didn't know that I swore, and it's not like I'm going to be swearing non-stop, but you know, when you're playing a frustrating game, you just want to scream and yell and swear and say fuck really loud because it just pisses you off. But that's the main reason why. I've made 2 new accounts just for this. One of them is an LP account, and then another one is just for my videos and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just for in case I slip, because I was planning to do Super Mario Bros. As my first LP, but when I started the recordings of it, and I sucked so horribly. I could not make it past World 1-3. Like, I probably got 4 game overs. Okay, I'm going to name... Yeah, I'll get back to that. I'm going to name my character Charmad. And if you're wondering why his name is Charmad, I'm not even sure myself. I think it was because I used to love Charmander. And, I guess I just made it Charmad because I did not know how to spell Charmander, and that's all that would fit. And I used to be obsessed with Charmander, of course. So, yes, I'm going to name him Charmad. My own Pokemon store. So, yeah, I was playing Super Mario Bros. And it was just horrible. I could not make it far. Like, after 3 game overs, I made it to World 2. Then I died shortly after, so I just stopped. So now I'm doing something that doesn't involve a whole lot of coordination. Just mashing the A button, or in this case, the Z button, which is on my keyboard. Okay, here I go. Okay, stop talking, you're wasting precious time. Screw you, YouTube, and your time limit. Yes, it is not a Sunday, actually it is a Monday. And apparently it's 10:01, and it's not, it's 2:29. By the time this goes up, it'll probably be tomorrow, because I'm kind of lazy, and okay, stop talking! Wow, my voice just cracked, I think. So, yes, where am I going? This is New Barktown, the first town in the game, and great memories. Now, here is your rival, and to be honest, I think he's on freaking steroids. I mean, okay, take into account, you're probably the normal height of I don't even know how old he is, I think he's 10. I mean, who lets their kid run around the world when they're 10, but whatever. But around then, you'd probably be 4 feet, and he kicks me a distance that is about 3 times my height. So he just kicked me 15 feet. I mean, what the hell? That must hurt. And it is Elm, or as people call him in this game, Prof. Elm. So I will be getting Totodile because he's the first Pokemon that I got, and he's epic. I'm also going to be naming him what I named him when I first got this game. I shall show you that in a second. Ah, my nose is all crappy right now. Actually, this is the second time that I had to record this. I'm having recording errors from the very beginning, because the first time I was recording it, I was getting flickering with the video, which, yeah, I don't want to upload a crappy video as my first video. Yes, it is a great Pokemon. I do love Totodile. Or, as it's pronounced, Totodile, not Totodile. Yes, I would like to give him a nickname. C-O-O-L-D-U-D-E. Yes, cool dude. As cheesy and crappy of a name as that is, that was what I named my Totodile when I first got it. Wow. Almost 5.5 minutes into the video, and I haven't even gotten into a Pokemon fight. Yes. Stop talking now. Stop talking. What was that? Oh my god, my battery is dying on my laptop. Why is that not plugged in? I got 15 minutes, whatever. Let me turn down the brightness on that. Just a sec. Okay, there we go. Okay, you want us to have this? Thank you for that potion. I will, probably be using that when I start to suck. The curse of the LP, as Chunky Conroy says, or something like that. The second you hit that record button, everything goes to crap, you suck at the game, and everyone turns 10,000 times better. So let's hope that that's not the case. So we're getting into a Pokemon battle, the first possible time, I mean really, one step into the grass, it's a Pokemon battle. Hey, it's a Pidgey. One of my favorite Pokemon just because of what it evolves into. Scratch it to death. Scratch it to death. I will be so angry if my laptop dies while I'm recording this. Actually, no. I have the weirdest setup. In order to record this correctly, I'm using 2 computers at the same time to record this, and then I have another one which uploads it. My desktop is doing the actual recording, and I just installed Windows Server 2003 because Windows 7 is great. I'm not getting rid of it. I love it, but I'm getting graphical errors and all that stuff on Windows 7. So I just downgraded back to Windows Server 2003, which is pretty much the same thing as Windows XP, except it does have the server interface, which I really like. But my setup is, in order to record audio, it's a real pain in the ass. I have an audio splitter out of my line out, which is a 3-way audio splitter. One goes into the audio in, so I can record the sound of the game. One goes to my, where does the other one go? The other one goes to the speakers, which is currently muted. The other one, and the last one, goes to my, headphones, which I'm using to record this. And I really hope you can't hear too much of that. But, and then for a line out or recording, I have my, I have the same pair of headphones also hooked up to my laptop, because it's not one of those USB ones. Instead, it's one of the ones with, what is it? The pink and the green thingy. I can't even think right now. It's so hard to think and play this game at the same time. I'm at level 5 and wow, I've almost leveled up, and oh god, I'm in 8 minutes now. And someone just called and I did not hear a word that they said. Okay, go, go, go. Scratch. Scratch that thing to death. Scratch it to death. Yeah, my berry. Berries kick ass. They, are awesome. And the worst thing is, when you're playing, Ruby and Sapphire, all of the enemies somehow manage to get citrus berries later on in the game. So you're thinking, oh my god, he's almost dead, I can finally kill him. And then no, he recovers 30 health. And in this game you get golden berries, which are the equivalent to citrus berries. They're just golden. I would much rather have a golden berry than a citrus berry. Yeah, I remember when I played this game, when I learned that you could transfer with red and blue, it was great because I used the missing no glitch and I got so many level 100s. And then when you transferred, the legendaries, they would always be holding epic items like Bright Powder. And the Bright Powder was so good because it would lower the enemy's accuracy, so they would miss so much. And then half of the other Pokemon would be equipped with gold berries or golden leaf. And it was just great. They used to kick ass. But now you have the new ones and they kind of suck. So we're moving on. Oh yeah, we were just in Cherry Grove, if it didn't say it, because it's in that crystal version. So we are moving on. Next route, I'm not completely sure. It's in the 20s, I believe. I think it's Route 22 or something like that, 21 maybe. So, oh cool, cool dude leveled up. When did that happen? Or did I already say that and just forget about it? Oh, I'm starting to run out of time. I'm not even going to make it to Professor Elm. I'm just going to run from the next battles. Oh yeah, forgot to say, with battles, I am definitely not going to be showing all of them. I'm not even going to be showing a lot of them. I am going to be cutting out most battles. It's just I don't want to do a whole ton of editing on the first video, just so I can get a feel of what it's like to LP videos, or games. But in the future, I will be cutting out most of the battles, except for mandatory ones, like mandatory, well, not even mandatory trainers, but mandatory fights. So I am almost out of time. I'm going to leave it at here. If you like my videos, hit the subscribe button, which now I believe is above the video. I'm not even completely sure, because I hate the new YouTube channel. Oh my god, my battery's almost dead. But if you like it, hit the subscribe button, help me out. I have no subscribers as of right now. Yeah, so hit the button. It will take 2 seconds of your time. It will help me out, and it will motivate me to make my next video, because my previous LP was a failure. It just ended after one video. So, see you later. Silent Mystification out.